Okay. Am I live? I think I'm live. I look to be live. Okay. Now then, hopefully this week goes better than last week. Anyways. That being said, yeah, we're back. Okay. We'll see how last week comes along, but yeah. Last week we ended up fighting Gloomweaver, or last week. What am I saying? Technically it was last week. Today's technically Monday. Last time I streamed was... No, Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. It was on the weekend, Saturday, so that's... I don't know. Anyways. I think we've beaten 3 out of the 4 here. So I think it's just Apostate we have left. No. It's Apostate and Ennead, I think. Right? Akash'Bhuta and Ennead. I don't know. I don't recall. Hold on, I might need to check my downloads quickly. I currently have a backlog of episodes that I need to get up onto YouTube. Anyways, let's see, Akash'Bhuta was the one who just wiped everyone out, and Apostate was the one we beat last time. So yeah, it's Ennead and Akash'Bhuta. So I guess let's go Ennead in Silver Gulch. Okay. Let's see. I was about to take Mr. Fixer, but he's dead, so is Legacy. Maybe we go Haka then? Bring Haka to try to do some damage. Tachyon's down. Tempest is down. Wraith, possibly. I don't know. Against the Ennead. Maybe I bring Fanatic. Fanatic. Do I have any variants? I really should work on unlocking more base game variants. Yeah. Absolute Zero and Argent Adept, maybe? Sure! This is... Fanatic, is she Primordial? I think she is. I think she is. Okay. So yeah, 3 Primordans and 2 Freedom 5. Not bad. So let's fight. 1 words. Yeah, Fanatic is Primordial. Okay. Start off with Set. Oh, no. Choose for me. Destroy all environment cards. Sure, Set, choose for me. Okay. Who has the most cards in play? Absolute Zero. Because Absolute Zero can heal. Let's see now. Nui is just damage reduction. Set is pretty bad, if I recall correctly. Hold on, who's the others? A10 is the other one who's bad. We don't want to kill Tefnu. This is tips that I've learned from playing one game with some people. This is all the instruments and no harmonies. I'm just gonna double skip and draw. There we go. Melody. 2 melodies. Okay. Hold on. Do I at least have instrument? I don't. I at least have the horn, I guess. Anyways, immediately I'm feeling like, well, we should get card draw going on Haka. Oh, yes. Impromptu invention. Smoke bombs? Not bad. Probably the utility belt into play. And then let's get smoke bombs out. Okay. Has everyone taken damage? I think so. Okay. So I guess I might as well start with Holy Nova. And then Punch Nui for a little bit of damage. Absolution, there we go. Draw a card. Search for the null point calibration. Play null point calibration. And take a cold. Just for a little bit of healing off the start. Who do I want to discard a card? Hello! Well, from the looks of things, the connection seems to be better, but from my end at least. Glad to see you could join us. Sorry to see you can't watch from your computer again. I think we go with Argent Adept, discarding a card because too many instruments. Let's go with the line. Start with Nui. And then just choose for me. Mere, that's not bad. Yeah, of course. Choose for me. Fanatic. Choose for me. Of course! Of course! You finished getting round 1 set up and you immediately destroy everything. Who has the most cards in play? Not Argent Adept. Let's go with Absolute 0. Okay. Let's just go ahead and heal everybody by 1. And now we go on to, okay, Arcane Cadence. I am immediately saying you don't get to play this turn. Because you guys suck. Let's do combat stance and stealth. More inventory barrage, very helpful. Let's get Absolution into play. And let's do fire to me. Okay. And we lost our healing. Might as well get the... I really shouldn't have. But we'll do a little bit of cold damage here. At least next turn I get to heal off cold. Choose for me. Select the first. Choose for me. Okay. Silver Shadow. Elbow Smash, I guess. Inventory Barrage. And... Bolden, I guess. Modular Realignment. Choose for... Okay. Arcane Cadence. You know what would be funny? Put into hand. We go ahead and put this into hand. On top of the deck. Arcane Cadence, very bottom of the deck. This one in the trash. Scherzo. And then, oh hey, look at this, we get to play more cards. Or look at more cards. Okay, this is going into hand or play. I think it would just be funny if I managed to... So let's put this into hand on top of the deck. I mean... very bottom of the deck. I put the wrong card on top of the deck. Oh well. Let's put this on the very bottom, this into the trash, that into play. And then that's a melody. Well, I guess I'm just gonna activate the melody simply like this. Have a lot of healing this game, so that's good. And then, oh look at that, I drew Arcane Cadence. Let's see, let's do 3 damage to you, and Sheriff Pratt is helpful. And let's do 2 damage to Set. Infrared eyepiece, I guess. And we get Mega Computer. Do I want to do both powers or just draw a card and heal? Probably draw a card and heal. Absolution. Do fire to me. Undaunted, that will be helpful. Yeah, let's go ahead and get more healing into hand, and then play the healing off cold, and do myself cold to heal a little bit. Okay. Nice, nice. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the help. Wait, hold on. Why did this card flip? No villain targets heroes win. If there are no cards beneath, this card flips. Okay. Okay, I see. Argent Adept can discard yeah. Wraith. And I haven't been having good draws either. I immediately get set up for round 1, and they immediately destroy everything from me. And then after that, I am kind of put on the back foot. I don't think we need Absolution, and I think Thermal Shockwave will be helpful, so I'm gonna get rid of the Cryo Chamber. Choose for me. Destroy 4 equipment cards, of course! Yes. 2, 3, and I guess we get rid of Absolution. At least Absolute Zero gets to do cold damage. How low is Absolute Zero? 14. Choose for me. Choose for me. This is gonna hurt. Can almost take out Nui. I think I'm gonna hold off and just heal up a little bit. Choose for me. Choose. Ow. Eee. Things aren't looking so good. Dealt by that in here. One hero may use a power, Absolute Zero. Just heal up a little bit, I guess. Vitality Surge. Rampage! Yay! Might be a little too late for that. But you're trying to help. Skip. I don't think I can miss out on doing stealth. Ugh. Undaunted, I guess. And I think this might be a total wipe. Let's go ahead and take some cold damage. Then we go to them. Or, well, the environment. Yay! You couldn't take out me! I was about to say, well, at least Absolute Zero can take her out on his on her turn. So, note to self, heroes who require setup, not good to take here. I'm pretty sure I'm out this turn. Or, sorry, the environment turn. Yeah, no. I meant to say villain turn, but yeah, no. That was just a slaughter. Oof. Who was that even? Hold on. Defeated heroes. We had Fanatic. There was Haka. There was yeah, absolute Argent Adept. Absolute Zero. Fanatic, Haka, Argent Adept, Absolute Zero. There was one other. Hold on. Heroes. Was Haka. Wraith. There we are. Okay. Yeah, no, they have a lot of board disruption. Like, hold on. Let's go back, card library, scroll down to see where's the Ennead. Ennead. Show cards. Let's see. Destroy H-1 ongoings and or equipment. Destroy H-1 equipment. So that's 2 destruction cards of, or well, 4. Destroy all environment cards. And destroy each non-villain target. So that's 4 of 2, 3, 5, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 4 of 24 cards. That is... Hold on, I want to get my calculator out for this now. 4 out of 24. About 16% of the time, you will get your equipment destroyed when a card is played, and they play multiple cards a turn. It might be easier with less Like, Advanced Ennead might be easier with less heroes. Like... Yeah, I might... Since that was just a complete slaughter. One does both... Probably? Yeah. Yeah. Like, show cards. This is ongoing and or equipment cards. And this is just equipment cards. Oof. Also, the flip side, healing them and increasing damage. Ah. Yeah, no, that is... Oof. Well, we still have Akash'Bhuta and Ennead to do for the Nuzlocke. Hold on. Who do I still even have? Dead. Have Bunker, Expatriette, Fanatic is dead, Mr. Fixer is dead, Tachyon's dead. I have Unity, Visionary, and Nightmist. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 15 heroes total for this expansion. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Villains. I guess we go against the Ennead and just see what I can do with 3 of the heroes. Yeah, I guess that's the best bet I have. I'm saying we bring Nightmist, Visionary, and yeah. I'm trying to think. Probably not Unity. I think I bring Visionary Nightmist, but then who's the last one? Maybe Expatriette will be okay here because she can play extra cards on her turn. I had to click randomize for the environment. I had to click randomize for the environment. She is less bad against multiple targets. Do I bring Bunker or Expatriette? Is the question. Yeah, Bunker's equipment will all just get destroyed, come to think of it. Not have brought Bunker necessarily. Well, I hadn't brought Bunker yet. I'm just trying to figure out who to bring. I'm thinking of bringing 3 heroes. I think probably these 3. Visionary first, Nightmist, and then Expatriette. Bunker is fine. I am debating about bringing him. The big thing is he's good at tanking, but all his equipment will pretty much immediately break, which means I can't do much for setup. I mean, the same can be said for Expatriette, but at least she'll be able to have extra cards because of Visionary, and also she'll be able to play extra cards because of loading her guns. So I think this might be the call. It just had to be Megalopolis. Environments, it couldn't have been something like, I don't know, Silver Gulch. Maybe even Wagner Mars base would have been helpful. Oh well. We'll see. We start with Nui. And a tomb. Choose for me. Okay. Well, this is interesting. I'm just going to Mind Spike me. And hold on, who has cards? I feel like Heedless Lash might be the best. It might be helpful. Expatriette. Probably playing that gun. Yeah, let's give Expatriette cards, because I think she will need more cards. Discard a card. Let's go ahead and put shock rounds for now into the discard. Okay. And now we go on to Nightmist, who is going to Heedless Lash. Ow, she took 2 damage. And we will put that into play. I kind of don't want to do myself 2 damage. I'll be honest. Even if it's to draw 2 cards. No, I need the card draw right now. Okay, now we go to Expatriette, who, I mean, we start off with the shotgun, and then right now, I don't expect the shotgun to last until next round, so we see what happens. Okay, everything is melee, and they get Tefnu, Death's Grasp, choose for me. Visionary. Will discard the Prophetic Vision. Nightmist will discard ooh, Mistbound will be fun. Okay. Let's discard this Planar Banishment, and we don't need 2 submachine guns. Choose for me. Why? Right, this is buffing all their damage. Of course. Okay. Ammo on the shotgun is terrible, but on her other gun, it's kind of on par with Visionary's damaging one-shots. Yeah. I'm kind of just trying to think of who it makes sense to sort of buff up. Probably twist the ether onto Nightmist, so I can reduce her damage when she's damaging herself, and increase her damage when she's damaging others. The assault rifle. Now that's fun. I'll discard this card. I need relics. So I will discard Mists of Time to... Yay. 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 Okay. Okay. Ooh. Is there a way I can... I'm just gonna skip both those for right now. And now then, I will point out, the incendiary rounds with the assault rifle is good if you have absolute zero. Or, well, better. I'm gonna play the assault rifle so that maybe next turn I can go ahead and load it up and shoot that. Okay. Train, you wanna hit someone? Less bad? Fair. Yeah, I will say, Expatriette is not my premier choice of hero. Yeah. Thank you, Train, for helping me out. I'm kind of just gonna turtle a little bit with Visionary. Of course I couldn't have drawn Demoralization previously. Let's do this. And then draw 2 cards. Let's do Fire, reduce by 1. And now we discard... I don't want to discard Mistbound. That's a pretty good spell. Planar Banishment. They're mostly playing one-shots. Okay. Now then. We play Hollow Points next to the Assault Rifle. And then we go ahead and use the Assault Rifle to do 4 damage to Nui, 3 damage to Atum, and 3 damage to Osiris. RPG Launcher, not as helpful. Choose for me. Rooftop Combat? No! I liked the monorail! It was helping! Choose for me. Visionary. Brain Burn. I'm not going to play Brain Burn. Nightmist. Elder Ring. And Expatriette. RPG Launcher. Choose for me. Fire. Reduce by 1. Okay. Choose for me. Choose for me. Visionary. No. Right now, Telepathic Cocoon is, helping. In a way. Do I do Misbound? I don't think I'm getting through this. Let's go ahead and draw 2. Cold, reduced by 1. Yes. Elder Ring. And redirect it to Nui. Fire, increased by 1. Okay. And now we can discard. The Tome of Elder Magic. Okay. And now we go with the Incendiary rounds next to the Assault Rifle, because at least it's damage increase. And do 4 damage to Nui, 3 damage to Atum, and we also have Set out, so 2 damage to Set. Ooh. Wait. Discard a card? Visionary. Prophetic Vision. Okay. Now we got Shu. I guess we destroy the shotgun. And maybe the cocoon. Choose for me. No. Choose for me. Choose for me. Ah. Good to know. Demoralization. And Nightmist you need cards. Hold on, what's that miss form? Okay, so you'd just be able to heal. Let's discard this card. And now we go to Nightmist, who I'm kind of tempted to just play Mistform. She'd be immune to damage, can't play cards or use powers, but we draw an additional card, and we also get to discard cards to heal. Let's do Oblivion. Okay. Yeah, that's useless. Let's do this. Let's put the hollow points into play beside the assault rifle, and then shoot the assault rifle. Hey, we got both Pride and Prejudice. Hold on. This card deals each hero target 2 fire damage. Then, of course, I can't deal with the targeting innocence. Nightmist now, I guess? Probably Mistbound? Oh, Visionary. Everybody's discarding cards. And... okay, choose for me. Fire. Okay. At least it's 2. I guess we discard the Amulet of the Elder Gods. Choose for me. Choose for me. Choose for me. Doesn't matter, they'll all be immune to damage except for Nui. Guess right now we just chump block and Nightmist, draw 2 and discard them. Hold on. Ongoing. Okay. Okay. That is what we were looking for. I did not know Master of Magic was a spell that existed. Okay. Yes. Let's play Master of Magic. I'll be honest, I just don't know how to play Nightmist. See, she's still increasing her, I don't think I damage myself. To draw cards? I will skip. This is for healing, so I want to draw or discard a high power. Okay. Gonna play Pride and play Prejudice this turn. And so hopefully next turn pending casualty. Who do I want to... What? Wait, what? What? That's at the start of the... No! I did not realize that was how this card worked. Visionary. Demoralization. Nightmist. She gets to your card. Fair, fair. No, I don't want to destroy that card. Choose for me. Hero cards cannot be played. Let's have... I think Expatriette has some cards. Although I have to also consider that they're gonna be... Nightmist, I'm sorry. Oblivion. Destroy all environment cards. Yay! Choose for me. Thank you for helping me out. No! Well, I finally got half a sense for Nightmist. I don't even have Telepathic Cocoon. And Nui has healed so much! Okay, we'll just play the Dark Visionary card. And then she can go ahead and draw 2 herself. Precognition and Death. One player may play a card. Demoralization. I guess use a power? Come on, Telepathic Cocoon. There's not... I didn't. I don't know if there's more than one Telepathic Cocoon, but... Players cannot draw cards. Ennead, will you deal with the traffic pileup for me? That wasn't what I was hoping for. Well, at least they're all taking damage, or Nui's taking 1 damage. Mind Spike Nui, I guess. Come on, Telepathic. Skip. Play a card. More damage to Nui. Choose for me. And... I think I'm kind of just delaying the inevitable. Yeah. Yep. But... Oof. Okay, I need to make sure that that doesn't happen again. That's the end of attempt 10. 11, fight 1. And defeated heroes. Well, good news. None! Yay! I kind of just want to do a new game for fun and try to get a better sense of how to play some of the heroes who are more complex. Lakhamadoha I know is really complex and I don't understand. Parse I don't understand. What expansion is Lakhamadoha in, actually? She's in the Oblivion expansion. I don't need to know what she does. Lifeline's Oblivion. Luminary's Oblivion. I said Lakhamadoha. Look, I didn't say Lakhamadoja. Why would I say Lakhamadoja? Nightmist. I've never actually played Benchmark. Fair. Might just be because I know I know French, and so sometimes I sort of just roll my R's a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Scholar actually is one who I should probably play a little bit more. I believe I know I get Scholar soon. I haven't gotten a full grasp of him. Yeah, maybe we just go with these three. This'll be a lot for my... La Comodoha rhyming with Dora the Explorer is how it should be pronounced. But hear me out, rolling the R's is fun. Like, can you disagree with me for that? La Comodoha versus La Commodora. Yeah, just putting the... That just feels weird. La Commodora. No. La Commodoha. Going with a little bit of a French accent for it, but yeah. Hero... No, we've already got heroes. Villains! La Paradora Magnifica. Yeah, that is absolutely fair. To be honest, I pronounce them both in very similar ways. I don't know. Let's go against Chokepoint. Sure. And then environment. I don't know, let's just randomize. Sure! Madame Mittermeier's Fantastical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities. I have yet to play this environment, so this'll be great. Now then, I'm curious what the story is here. Why would Parse, Nightmist, and the Scholar go up against Chokepoint? Or, well, Choke in La Capitane is spelled with an accent X. I actually have seen that little fun fact of trivia, Banana. I believe someone by the name of Banana might have mentioned it in one of the Discord servers a little bit ago. Huh, interesting. But yeah, no, as I said, I'm not very active in the Discord servers, but I do see the messages and read some of the messages that are posted in the Discord servers. Yeah, this is Chokepoint, but is it the Chokepoint event? Is my question. Because if this is part of the Chokepoint event, why is it taking place at Madame Mittermeier's Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities? Okay. Interesting. Does she reduce damage? Doesn't look like it. Is that all of the games are canon in some timeline of the multiverse, and some timelines are weirder than others. Fair. I'm just trying to think of what would be a fun story to tell here. Why would Parse, Nightmist, and Scholar team up against Chokepoint here? Maybe... I don't know. Maybe Parse ended up getting lured here for some reason? Oh. Just a fun thought exercise. I mean, yeah, true. That could be one. Parse chased Chokepoint into the festival, while Nightmist and Scholar were separate. Were investigating paranormal activities that were happening, or the festival itself, and why people were disappearing. That is absolutely a possible case. I mean, let's just go ahead and draw a card. And Parse would probably be helpful if I had her in the Iron Legacy fight. I don't know if I do. Let's see. I mean, let's get the necklace out to draw 2 cards with extra cards, and there we are. And now Scholar. Let's see. I mean, yeah, Scholar can just chill for the first little bit. What's his power again? I forget. Okay. And Chokepoint heals all the damage we just dealt. Scholar is considered to have the most HP. Wait, it was Scholar who I wanted to know his power, and it's just healing 1. Okay. Interesting. Let's do that. And do 2 damage. Big damage coming her way. Hold on. Let's also take a quick peek at what other cards exist. Mistform. Spell, relics. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's get, I guess, Enlightenment to give Nightmist cards. And might as well take more cards, right? I might need this later. It's hard to say. Let's discard Oblivion. Okay, now we go to Scholar, who has a bunch of cards. Let's see. Ooh. I mean, sure, let's go ahead and put the top card of the deck into play. Of course. So I heard you liked cards. She's scary enough that there's a whole event about her, and it's just her alone without needing any minions or monks. But in the actual game, she's a difficulty 1. Yeah. Although part of it is because of her powers and sort of how she plays. Like, she's very much a bunker, unity, and absolute zero villain in the Chokepoint event, if I recall correctly. So I think that's part of the reason. Yeah. Let's have Nightmist discard a card. Oblivion. And Fantastical Festival. Yeah. It's enough. Yeah. Nightmist deck. Okay. I forgot to see what number it was. I think it's a 2. Elder Ring, I guess? Skip. Okay. Why is Hero here? What? Hold on, what? Why is Hero there worded difficulty? Like, differently. There. That's weird. Oh, interesting. Okay, I see why now. Okay. Redirect the first damage dealt to by a target each turn to the source of that damage. Treat every instance of damage. Okay. Wait. Word villain on hero cards as if it were. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I should be picking Parse to discard cards. Okay. I mean, let's do this, and then... let's go ahead and gauge Nightmist's deck. Put this... okay, it's a 3. That can... probably go onto the bottom of the deck. Let's say bottom. Okay. Let's have Parse, discard this card, and next damage dealt by Parse will be increased by 1. And Nightmists. Okay, Nightmist's turn. Now then, here I mostly just want to set up. Set up so that I can easily heal. Probably the Tome of Elder Magic. Okay. Okay. Let's get Mists into your trash. Don't think I need Mist Form. Parse can discard a card. Let's do Extrasensory Awareness. And increase Parse's damage. And now let's take a look at the top card of Nightmist's deck. Choose for me. Okay. I probably should not be choosing Nightmist's deck for that. I probably should be choosing either Scholars or Parse's deck. Could reduce damage dealt by 2. Although I kind of want to just increase healing. Or... You know what, let's do energy damage. Right. I should have just increased healing instead of also dealing damage. Parse can discard a card. You know what? No. Let's skip. Reveal the top card if an attraction been play, otherwise discard. Each target deals itself 1 psychic damage. I guess the Tome of the Elder Magic. And then let's skip, discarding a card. And we go to Recompile. To discard 1, increase Parse's damage. 2, increase Parse's damage. 3, increase Parse's damage. And now Parse draws 6 cards. And... hold on. Where is the... I don't know if I necessarily want to destroy the Maze of Mirrors. Let's reveal the top card of Nightmist's deck. Parse. Let's see now. Parse can do is filter the villain deck frequently. I think you mean the hero deck. It clearly says heroes everywhere where it should say villain. Let's discard this card to increase Parse's damage. Also, I wouldn't be so certain. Parse... I'm building Parse up to do a lot of damage, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's currently increased by 4. And... Nightmist. Oh. That's why. So you know what I'm thinking might be fun to do here? Hold on. Do I have the card that switches? I don't? I don't have the card that switches and heals me for how much it switches. Oh. That's disappointing. But she can do decent damage, or equivalently. Let someone else do the same, and control what the villain plays. True, but also, hear me out, let the villain play the game. I will not be saying that when it comes to fighting certain villains. Cough, cough. Iron Legacy. Yeah. But yeah, no, I do agree with you. Honestly, I might just double skip. Yes. Parse and Dark Visionary are sometimes not as fun. They're strong, but many players don't love controlling the villain deck. Yeah. Let's see. Mist of Time? Yeah, Mist of Time. Who do I want to discard a card? Parse! Let's do Between the Lines to increase Parse's damage. And let's take a look at the Scholar's deck. Top deck. Choose for me. Bye-bye Tome of Magic. You know what? I'm just gonna skip. And then we gonna solid to liquid and heal. Player to discard a card. Parse! Increase Parse's damage. Let's now reveal the top card of Parse's deck. Sure. Choose for me. Oh. Wait, what? Hold on, what? If, otherwise discard the reveal card and each target deals itself 1 psychic damage. Oh! Hey, you know how I was building up Parse to do a really big hit? uh... Skip. Choose for me. I mean, it's just card draw now, right? Nightmist can draw a card. And skip. Now we go to Nightmist, who still doesn't have her relics. Okay, let's go ahead and draw, I want to say 3 relics. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now we don't deal ourselves damage, but we do discard a card to heal. And let's choose Mistbound. Skip. Scholar now has to discard a card. Get out of the way, and let's go ahead and reduce damage to Scholar by 2, and heal him 2. Okay. Skip. Hold on. Whenever a target is each hero target. Okay, fun. Choose skip. Choose for me. Hold on, what? This does. The target with the lowest HP deals itself 5 infernal damage. Oh. Whose top card will be discarded? Choose for me. Doesn't matter. Select a player to discard a card. Let's skip. 1 player may draw a card. Scholar. And skip. AC. Skip. And skip. And Oblivion. And let's discard 2 of those. And then what would happen if I did another solid to liquid? Right? I heal 3? Skip. Skip. Uh, choose for me. Choose for me. Okay. Let's destroy this one. Skip. Now let's go ahead and draw a card for Scholar. And skip. Now we go to Nightmist. Whose healing is gone again. Let's try doing the amulet, I guess. Skip. Skip. Yeah, I don't need to do 1 damage. And let's go ahead and get rid of keep moving. Now I can play a card. Let's go ahead and heal 4 and draw a card for 2 cards. And heal 3 more. Okay, and now we skip. Choose for me. Yes. Yes. And yes. Plays the top card of the environment deck. Okay, choose for me. Bye-bye Nightmist. I see the festival now. I see why it's a difficulty 3. Skip. Choose for me. No. No. Choose for me. No. You see the problem with Festival of, Mittermeier's Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities? It's all about self-damage. A specialized team of 5 instead of 3. Skip. And now Parse goes ahead and lets Scholar draw a card. And then we go to Nightmist, who I mean, could destroy an ongoing card. I see. I think I just need to outlast Chokepoint. So honestly, I'm just gonna have Scholar heal 3 and skip. And now we need to discard 3 cards, so let's discard keep moving, and keep moving. Freedom 6 Tempest, who could theoretically destroy her face down cards that were stolen from them, but never mattered. Lady Liberty, just generically boringly good. Bowman was MVP because he got a damage boost from Lady Liberty and played a big turn. Southwest Sentinels, yeah, and Harpy, she was just kind of there. Let's see. Honestly, I'm just gonna double skip. Because guess what? Now we go to her turn, and at this point, most villains, Chokepoint is easier on H equals 5 than H equals 3. No. Skip. Choose for me. No. No. Choose for me. No. Okay, because Scholar can't deal damage, he can't damage himself. And so Chokepoint at this point is... I'm just waiting for Chokepoint to die. Draw a card. Skip. And heal one. Skip. Okay. Don't need this card. Don't need this card. Ooh, I could reduce damage dealt to Scholar by 2 more. Don't need this card. Now I could play a card. I could just do Truth Seeker to draw more cards. Let's do that. No. Hey, look at that. He drew an extra card. Skip. Choose. Sure. No. Like, honestly, I think the game is pretty stable right now. It's just a matter of waiting for her to finish herself off. Skip. And now Parse allows draw a card. And skip. Nightmist is healing. Skip. Okay. Hey, that's extra card draw. I mean, I'll do... Oh, this is for discarding cards. Sure. And here we draw 3. Honestly, I don't really care. Scholar's at full health, and she cannot kill me. Choose for me. Or, well, the festival will have her kill herself before I can kill myself. Choose for me. No. At least she's doing 8 damage to herself. No. Honestly, it feels like the festival has put in more work than I have. Yeah, that was a fight that happened. I'll be honest, I don't know what to think of it. A win is a win. You are absolutely correct. That happened. I don't think I'm going to be playing in Madame Mittermeier's festival very often. Because like, hold on, back, card library, villains, team villains, environments, show cards, because like, play the top card. So they didn't get that too often. That is kind of just helpful if you have a lot of cards. Discard the top card of each deck. Each hero deals themselves 1 damage. Hero target with the lowest HP cannot deal damage. When that target would attempt to deal damage, player may discard 2 cards to destroy this card. This is just helpful in this environment, I feel like. If there are more attractions than character cards with 5 or more HP, lowest HP deals itself 5 infernal damage. Target destroyed this way, remove that target and this card from the game. Oh, wow. Redirect the first damage dealt by a target each turn to the source of that damage. Every instance... The end of the environment turn, hero character card with the lowest HP deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. What was the... Start of the environment turn, each character card deals itself X psychic damage, where X is... hold on, where is it? Where's the Hall of Mirror? Redirect the first damage dealt by a target each turn to the source of that damage. That is... I'll be honest, I do not like the Maze of Mirrors. Especially because there doesn't seem to be a good way to get rid of attractions. Right? Yeah, there isn't a good way to get rid of attractions, so this card is just kind of overpowering to make it into that kind of stall case where it's just like, hey, who finishes themselves off first? Yeah, ow. Not the biggest fan of Madame Mittermeier's Magical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities. Fantastical Festival. Oh well. Damage redirection is so frustrating, and it's so annoying that there are literally only 2 cards that ignore it, and one of them is Earth Prime's expansion. Yeah, that is... It's so overpowering and no way to get around it, so I'm gonna generally try to avoid it. I don't know what environments... I want to take a look. We have the festival. It's not in Oblivion. Okay, it's in Villains of the Multiverse. So that's where the festival is. Okay. The other Isgar, it says Extreme, which makes all of his damage irreducible and unable to be redirected for a round. Okay. Well, I think I might have guys when I get here, theoretically. Heroes. I have Knife, Naturalist, guys, yeah. Yeah, we do have guys. Okay. And Setback, yay! Doc Thrath being a fun environment. I'll be honest, I haven't played in that one either. Hold on, let's... Yeah, there a lot of the later environments I haven't actually played in too much. Otherwise, you just kind of bring Tempest or Wraith, both of whom can destroy environment cards, or Omnitron X, who can do it with the power. Lifeline, same. Yeah. Ah, there's Doc Thrath. Yeah. I'll need to take a look at that. either way, that will probably be it from me today. But yeah, no, it was fun trying out new decks and seeing what does what. I think I got a sense a little bit for... I definitely got a decent sense for Scholar. Nightmist, I think I got a better sense today than when I played her previously. Parse, I'm still figuring out. But anyways, thanks for tuning in and watching the stream, and have a great one.